A second look at the BK970 voltages. Good evening, YouTube. 7:46 now on this Wednesday. I have a couple things here to report on the BK970. I'm doing some more testing, this time with the fuse in line, and because there is quite a circuitry in there past that fuse that I'm sure is a bleeder type circuit, as well as whatever regulation I guess this has or whatever. But let me show you part of the deal here, if I can. Get over here. You'll see these two clip leads, these red clip leads, are actually clipping the fuse in line. If we look over here, I think we can see the fuse here, and it's just clip leaded in. The problem I think the original seller was having with this is the fact that the fuse holder is no good, because I can put that fuse in there and I don't get any output. But with the fuse in the output correctly as it's supposed to be, if we look back over here, we can see there's our input voltage drawing 0.2 amps, which is another testament that there is some circuitry in there. I am on the 15 volt setting, and I am looking at a 15.45 volt DC coming out. Now that is measured here at the output, so it is in as it should be. So let me take it down to the 12 volt setting, and now this is the 12 volt auto setting. It's which is a little higher. It's a 13.9, which is about right for an alternator based output. Let's go see what the 12 volt itself is. Okay, 12 volt is measuring 12.46, and the next one I think is 10.5. That is measuring 11 volts even, so not bad there. Next one is 9 volts, and that's measuring 9.52. Actually 5.1. Yeah, 9.51. Next one should be the 7.5. Is that the next one? I think 7.5. And that's measuring 8.02. And let's go to 6 volt auto. 6 volt auto is measuring 6.54. 6 volt regular is measuring 5 volts, 5.04, which is a little low, I think. Next one should be 3.5, I think. Or no, 4.5. I'm sorry. I think I missed one. I don't think the auto setting is in there somewhere, because I'm down to 3.54. I think this is the 3 volt, and I think this one here is the 4.5 at 502, and the 3 volt is 3.54, and the 1 volt is measuring 2.02. So they are a lot closer this way, and I'm very happy with that. I think it's working rather well, but I really think that this is the problem with this, the whole, the guy said he was having problems getting any voltage out of it, so I think this fuse holder is the problem, because you can stick that fuse in there and it just does not make contact. I think there's supposed to be a spring on the end of it, maybe with a connector type thing on it, and there is nothing there. It's really loose fitting in there. So that is the proper fuse. Also, I did have a 5 amp fuse, so I put that in there. So that's what's in there right now. Again, I think that's going to do me. I just wanted to really come back and show you this real quick. Also, I did get my items in the mail yesterday. This is the battery for the digital microscope, 18650 battery, and this is also the magnetic wrist holder that was sent to me. And we'll be trying this out here before too much longer, and see how well that works. So stay tuned for that. Like I say, that's a look from here for now, I think, and I think this is going to do me. It's just a short one, I understand that, but short's better than none, right? I don't think there's anything else going on today that I'm aware of. So I think we will probably end this here. Oh, and Bill, I wanted to show Bill something here. Let me turn this around real quick. But for Bill, old 64 goat, this has got the red dot on it, and you can see this is the positive lead here, Bill, for the bridge rectifier. Now these two on this in the middle here go to the transformer over here. So they are obviously the AC, and there's a yellow dot there. That's what it says on the schematic. Yellow dots indicate the AC, and on the back one over here, this is the negative side of the bridge rectifier, and that's how I was connected. I had the red positive lead here, and I had the black negative lead over here. I wasn't touching these, so no worries about that. So, so anyway, I just wanted to point that out to you so you'd know. And I think my pictures. I did some pictures yesterday on the end of that video that I took, but I didn't include them in the video because it would have made it pretty long. And I just sent those to Bob. Bob said that he thought they would do fine for what he wanted, and I hope so. And you can see up here the oscillator board that I hope to be sending him. My biggest problem that I see with this is disconnecting the wires, and in fact, let me point that out too. If anybody has any ideas, because I'm kind of at a loss for how best to do this. I had thought about just taking the screws out of the transformer and pulling the wires through here that it connects to, but there's so many of them that go here and there and other places that I think it probably wouldn't work out too good. But I'm trying to figure out a way to clean this chassis. And I don't want to do it with all the stuff in there, obviously, if I can help that. But you know, I may have to. I don't know. It's kind of a it's a rat's nest and a half in there. I tell you what. Whew. And that's not the worst thing. This one's not too good, but I think the worst one is probably on the bottom side here. And like I said, if this is the worst right here. I just think if I had to take all that apart, I think I would die. Okay, I wouldn't die, but you know what I mean. It would be very, very painful. But it's not really too bad underneath here. It's not dirtier at all. It's just the top of the chassis that's dirty and got some rust spots on it. I think we could probably take care of that maybe without taking all that stuff apart. Wiring doesn't look bad. You know, especially if this thing works, you know, that's the whole thing, if it works or not. And, you know, in fact, I'm really thinking about not even taking that oscillator board out, because this thing is not in that bad a shape. If you look at it close, it's really not that bad. So, anyway, that's my ideas about that. So, alright, I think, like I say, I'm going to get off here and get back to wherever I was going. I never know where I'm going. You guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see ya.